She's an actress, a singer, a songwriter, a dancer, and one of the kindest people I've ever met. A Sarasota native and graduate of Stetson University. She's performed around the country and Europe. And you've seen her perform here at the West Coast Black Theater Troupe, Florida Studio Theater, and last year she was a field host for the brunch show. And today, she's here with me, Ariel Blue.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, hon.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for being here.
Yeah.
You are absolutely one of my favorite people.
Thank you.
And you know, there are people in the world who just make you feel good just by being around them, right?
Thank you.
And you're one of those people.
You make me cry.
Oh, well, that's the objective here. We're trying to get everybody to
God.
cry, but
All right. Let's make up.
All right.
I'm good. Here we go.
All right, serious topics. So people have asked me, is Ariel Blue your real name?
Yes, that is my real name. It's on my birth certificate. My dad, his last name is Blue. Married my mom, her name is Blue. My siblings, we're the Blues.
You're the Blues, and
Yeah.
you're wearing blue.
And I'm wearing blue. I have to stay on brand. This was on purpose.
Okay. Do you sing the blues?
I do. I mostly do musicals and like R&B, but the blues, like specifically that genre, is I love it. But it's a certain, you have to have gone through some things.
Yeah.
And it takes you to a place. Sometimes I don't want to be there too long, so I kind of dibble and dabble.
What did you study in school?
I was a communications major and I'm a theater minor.
When you were a communications major, theater minor, did you have the intention of being on stage and being a performer?
Absolutely not.
What did you
You know what?
think?
I didn't know what I wanted to do at 18, but I liked watching TV. And of course, who doesn't know Oprah? So I'm like, I'll go into communications. I enjoy like small group communications, talking to people.
Yeah.
And so I had this idea, I'm going to be the next Oprah. And so, journalism, communications. And I really didn't mind being on stage, but I didn't have the certainty that I have now. So I was like, I should minor in theater to conquer that fear of being in front of people and talking a lot, because it's not just there. It's like you have to engage them and make it entertaining. So I thought theater would help. Little did I know that down the road it would, be flipped. It would become my occupation.
I could totally see you having your own interview show. I could. I mean, and listen, if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Okay, I'll take it.
So, well, maybe I'll have you guest host.
Okay.
Or maybe you can interview me sometime.
Let's do that.
Yeah, we're going to have to go over the questions.
Yeah,
though.
okay.
In addition to your professional career, you're also active in your church.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I go to a church called Evergreen Church. It's, fun fact, my brother-in-law is the pastor.
Oh.
And I'm not active because of that. It's just he happens to be the pastor. And I sing in the praise service. And if there's outreach that needs to be done, if I'm not busy on stage, I'm definitely all in. Yeah. It's a great community of people. It's just nice to be around people who believe like you and have the same values, core values. And I like that.
How important is your faith to who you are?
It drives me to get out the bed every day. Seriously. I mean, life happens to us all, but some days you just got to plow through. And setting up a quick prayer or like asking for faith, like, today I'm going to need it. And it helps me to literally go about my day. Yeah.
I'm a big believer in gratitude and expressing gratitude. And that's part of what I do every day is I express being thankful and grateful.
Yeah.
And it seems like so many people these days sort of take things for granted.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to see what you have when you're thinking about what you don't have. It's like, oh, I need this, I need that. But if we just take a moment, I have an occupation, I have a job, I have someone, if not a lot of people, someone who cares about me. I was able to have a hot meal, whatever it is that you think about that you have had in your life, even for that day, that week, that moment, just be grateful for that.
Do you think that kind of puts the world in perspective for you?
Yeah, for sure.
Where do you get your inspiration for your music? Because you're a songwriter.
I am, which was new for me. The first song I wrote was about a guy, of course. So he inspired it, sorta, by proxy. I wrote it. But yeah, just from life. And I have two really, really, really amazing writing partners. I want to say their names, Raleigh Mosley and Derek Goburn Jr. And so if I get in a rut or just have a theme, I'm like, hey guys, thinking about this, and it's easy to bounce ideas off of them. So they inspire me because they're also artists.
And I'm familiar with Derek's work, and he really is, a gifted professional.
You call me a dancer, but Derek is the dancer.
Gotcha.
And also my niece and nephew.
Yeah.
I call them, like, anybody who knows me, I stan my niece and nephew. And so I'm definitely inspired by them. Children can bring you a lot of inspiration.
How old
because
are
they see life different. 10 and 12.
10 and 12.
Yeah.
Wow. So they're just getting into that, just approaching the preteen years and sort of coming more into themselves as individuals.
And it's really cool to see that. Like, oh, was I like that? And it's like their development might spark, inspiration to write or to blog or whatever,
Do you inspire them, do you think?
I want to say yes, but also I hope I do. I think I do.
What were you like at that age?
I was shy.
Shy?
Yes, I was more observant than talkative, I'll say,
All right.
and reading a lot.
Yeah.
But being observant helps you as an artist, especially because you can take those things and perform it,
Sure.
create characters or think about what you want to use as a character. And yeah, that's what I was like. And I see that in my niece, but she's so different. She'll create characters and just do things, have all these literal personalities. Like she might talk British, or she might talk like an old woman. It's really entertaining to see.
So you think she could be an actress?
Absolutely. She's in a theater camp right now.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Fun. Do you prefer acting or singing? Or both together?
Right now, I think I would prefer acting because it would be more of a challenge. And I only say that because I initially, when I started theater, I was like, oh, I can, read, emote, do all these things. And I knew I could sing, but it wasn't something I really did. And so, when people learned I could sing, then I got more singing jobs, which helped me build that muscle. And so now that's easier for me to do. So the challenge right now would just be, do not use music, just use the words.
But when you're doing musical numbers that are from musicals, you are acting and singing at the same time.
Yes, because when words aren't enough, then that's where the music comes in.
What do you do with your downtime? Or do you not have downtime?
Probably, if I'm not chatting with my niece or my writing partners, I love to eat sushi. So you might see me out at a sushi restaurant or hang with friends. And recently I've gone to a few open mics in Tampa. It's really cool just to be around like different artists and spaces. It depends on what I'm in the mood for.
And you're moving. You're
Yes.
really become an avid walker.
Yes,
now.
I have a awesome gym. I want to shout them out. Seaward CrossFit in Sarasota. Didn't think it was for me. My brother-in-law has been there for like years. And for me, CrossFit was just like jumping on boxes and throwing up weights. And I'm like, that's not for me. But I tried it just because it was near my job and it was convenient. And I wanted to challenge myself during the pandemic. And I joined, and I really like it. Really like it.
Are your parents still alive?
They are.
And are they here in Sarasota?
Yes, yes.
What do they think of this performing career of yours?
I'm the middle child, so in my opinion, I don't think I had a lot of light shown on me. I wasn't like neglecting like that typical middle child way, because I was always book smart, so I was always getting awards and accolades. But I don't think they saw this person as a child. But they love it. My mom and my dad come to all my shows or support me if they can.
What is something people don't know about you that you're willing to share? Maybe a secret talent or secret gift? Or...
Secret talent. I like cheesy romance novels. I do. I really do. Because it's something easy and lighthearted to read. You know, it's just...
Well, you're a romantic, aren't you?
At heart, yeah.
So when you fall for a guy, you fall or are you cautious?
Dumpty. Both. It's like in the beginning, I can be cautious to the point where you might think I'm not interested. But then when it happens, I'm like, oh my God, I face planted on the ground. Yeah. But I'm single, Bob.
You are?
I am single, yeah. And ready to mingle. Tell the guys.
You heard it here.
Yeah.
Not for long.
Hope not. We'll see.
You're young, though.
I am.
You're what, 24?
If we want to attach a number to it.
No, we're not going
Okay,
to.
I'll take that one.
Oh yeah.
I'll take 24.
Yeah.
It's not really true.
Yeah, I'm 33.
Oh my God.
In dog years.
Yeah, no, we can discuss the numbers offline. I'm young.
Irrelevant.
Yeah.
Irrelevant.
Yeah.
Irrelevant. Yeah, I'm definitely an adolescent, especially with my humor.
You know, I'm learning. I'm a child of the universe, so
There.
it's
You're
young.
ageless.
Ageless. I like that.
Good. You can use that. So what's next for you?
I got a couple of shows lined up. I'll be doing, oh my God, Little Shop of Horrors. Perhaps The Color Purple. Oh, and I'll be doing the Black Nativity with the West Coast Black Theater Troupe in December.
All right.
Yeah. Then I got some things for the spring, but I won't speak on it yet.
One last question.
Mm-hmm.
So would you come back again?
Absolutely. On one condition, Bob.
And that would be?
There's coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah, I love coffee.
So you love sushi and you love coffee.
Yes.
We're going to work on the coffee.
Okay.
All right.
It's a deal.
Ariel, thank you so much, my love.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for being with us. I really appreciate the emails that you're sending in. info@suncoastpeople.com if you've got any ideas or know somebody who's got a real interesting story, a life to tell, please let me know. And in the meantime, I'm Robert Tim, and thanks for watching.